Hi everyone, I'm Alice from Waddington Sewing Center. Today I'd like to introduce you to the Elna Star. Some of you will recognize it as the Janome Platinum 720, only with stars for its star performance. This is a great machine for preteens, quilters, and sewers on the go. Let me show you some of the accessories. There's a buttonhole foot, seam ripper, screwdriver, there's extra bobbins, a spool cap, a vertical and horizontal spool pin, your C foot and your F foot and some extra needles, foot controller, and a soft cover. Now let me show you some of the features. There's a start-stop button. Now you use this or this foot controller. I like using the start-stop button, and I'll show you why in a little bit. We have the reverse and the lock stitch. The difference between the two is that the reverse will lock off right then and there, and the lock stitch will finish a pattern and then lock off. You have the needle up and down. If you drop the needle in the beginning, it will end in the fabric. And if you do not touch it and start sewing, it will end in the up position. Then you have tension, speed from slow to medium to fast, your width, your length adjustment, and 4 buttons that will go with the 4 rows. So if I push number 1, this will change to stitch number 2. Then 6 will take care of this row, 11, and 16. Let me show you how to wind a bobbin on this machine. So we're going to put the spool pin up here, put the thread on, put the cap on, bring it over to this guide that is numbered, and then go over to this guide and thread this from the inside. Put it on here and engage it. So you notice that you have a SP message. I'm not going to wind this bobbin today, but this is what it will look like when it's finished. I usually have the speed down to slow, and I'll use the start-stop button. I use the stop button because it will keep the same speed all the way through it, so I know it's going to be nice. Okay, now let me show you how to thread this machine. You go through the first guide, and then there's a number 1 here to show you to come down. And you should always put your presser foot up when you're threading your machine so it opens the tension. So bring it down, up, and around. And at this point, make sure you hold here and pull it forward. Then go behind that guide. At this point, I bring the presser foot down, I bring the threader down, and I go from left to right, and it goes back. I just love my threader. Bring the presser foot up, open up the cover. You just slide this over. Bobbin this way, it'll be right on your cover. Bring it in here to the back, and put that in there. Then take your, I usually drop this. Use your up and down button and pull the thread up. Okay. Now let me just show you a straight stitch, and I'll show you why I love the start-stop button. But before I do that, I want to show you on the straight stitch that the width control has 2 purposes. For the width of a stitch or needle position. So if I push this width, watch the needle down here. If I minus it, it goes to the left. If I plus it, it goes to the right. This comes in handy. This is where it would be normally. If I press that one more time, I can get that scant 1/4 inch that a lot of you gals are looking for. Okay, I'm going to put this back. And now to show you why I love that start-stop button. Today I'm going to only go medium speed to sew because this fabric is so short. But let's do this. When I put the needle down, it's going to end in the fabric at the end. Okay. Make sure I have one. Here we go. Hold it in, it will go slow. Take my hand off, it'll go the speed I select. When I get close to the end, hold it in again. Let go, it stops. Okay, and then I will bring the needle up. And that's that. Now, let's just show you the other way. I'll go over to 2. Now this is a nice heavy reverse so that if you're doing pillows in the corners, you want them to have a nice heavy reverse in the corners. This is the stitch I use. But I want to show you here that if I do not touch that up and down button and I start, and I'm just going to press the button this time because I'm going medium speed, it's going to automatically lock in the beginning, a nice heavy one. Hit the reverse. And let me show you this stitch. Oops. I put it down, I'm so used to going the other way. But there's a nice heavy reverse on that. I love that stitch. Now I'm going to show you how to do a buttonhole. So there's a button behind here that will release the presser foot. I'm going to open this up like that. Put the button in and close it nice and snug. Bring your threads forward, bring this up, put it down. Now I want that thread down below, so I'm going to use the needle up and down again. So bring that up, needle down, needle up, and then bring it to the middle. The reason I do this is I don't want a big nest underneath here. There's a little buttonhole lever here that I bring down. That's going to measure between these two spaces so that it knows the size of the button. I have this little mark that I mark for the bottom of the buttonhole, and it will line up with the center curve there and just in front of that back part. Okay. I like the needle down, so I'm going to press that down and just hit the oops. Let's go over to here for 11 and keep on hitting it till I get to 14. Now I'm ready to go. Let's line that up one time. Okay, here we go. This makes a beautiful buttonhole. Locks off by itself. And before we close, I'd like to show you one more thing. You have a beautiful buttonhole. You want to know how to open it up without going through the end of it. So, you take a pin and you go in and out here, in front of the bar, and in and out over here. Okay? Then use your seam ripper and go in here, right above that bottom bar, and up. Sometimes the fabric will go hard and then it would go and then you'd hit here. So that's why you have the pin, so you won't go through the end. Thank you for watching.